Good morning, sir. You're John, is it Foret or Foray? Foret. And Mr. Foret has two cases, 25 DCCR 1458, charged with burglary of a building, and then 26 DCCR 0047, charged with criminal mischief. And what is the announcement?
Judge, on the newer case, the criminal mischief, we just repped it last week. We've done our tape request and everything. So I'm expecting that we'll get the videos in here pretty soon, but we'll have to have another court.
Sure. And those are the same offense dates.
They
So
are.
initially it looks like there was a new offense after first one, but there was.
Same day.
Okay, just for whatever reason indicted sometime later. Any issues?
No, Judge, just, would the court possibly consider doing a drug test on him this morning, just to kind of see what position we in?
Yeah, sure. If there's some issues that you want me to check that, I will. Mr. Fort, have a seat in the jury box.
It
We're
may
going to
help
drug
us
test this morning.
towards resolving if we know the result of
Sure.
that.
Duma Turner, Mr. Belmore.
He's outside.
Did y'all get the, y'all got the check, the money?
It was gonna be paid to probation today, Your Honor.
Let's make sure that happens.
Mr. Crenshaw was going to facilitate that, so.
Let's, I want to make sure that, you can put on the judgment the whole amount, put the 6,500. That way, if he pays it, it's fine. Because if I put it wrong, then it won't show up. So this one was on the, that's.
A few moments later.
Mr. Galmore on John Foray, Smallfino. And so Mr. Foray tested positive for THC, cocaine, methamphetamines, amphetamines, and benzodiazepine. So obviously, there was some information that Ms. Malfino had that I did not as to why we should test, but there's something going on here. And that's clearly a violation of the bond in both of the cases. I'm going to find that you have violated the bond conditions in cause number 26 DCCR 0047. Raise your bond in that case. Let me see what it's set at. Give me just a second. Okay, thank you. So in 0047, I'm going to raise the bond in that case to $50,000. I'll go over conditions in just a second. And then the first one, do you have that one? Clause number 25, DCCR 1458. Raise the bond in that case to $25,000. Condition in each of those, a bond in each of those cases, if you make those bonds, is that you have a drug patch on at all times. You will have to have a drug patch within 24 hours of your release from custody. They get changed every 2 weeks. If they test positive when you get out, it's a violation, and obviously your bonds will go much higher. Do you understand?
Speak up.
Yeah, so. Okay.
All right, you can go back with the bailiff. Yes, he knows.
It's Ask the Judge time once again, and today, Judge Raquel West joins us for one of our most popular segments. We're so happy to have you today.
Well, thank you for having me. It's nice to be here.
Those are really good questions. Let's jump right in.
Okay.
Okay, question number 1 from one of our viewers. Is it legal for the owner of a vicious dog to bring it back into a mobile home park after it attacked several people there? Can we file police charges?
Well, obviously, if a dog bites someone or attacks someone, you definitely should call the police. That is something that especially if a dog is vicious or has bitten in the past, they could be subjecting themselves to civil liability as well. So definitely call the police and also talk to the landlords because there may be rules within the mobile home park that could help them as well.
Okay, Question number 2. Are there limits on bonds? Is it illegal for a judge to administer an excessive bond?
Well, the way bonds work, there is no limit. Bond can be set at anything. depends on many criteria, what the case is, what the charges are, where the person lives. If there's a chance that they may flee, you have to take into consideration keeping the community safe, making sure that that defendant shows up to court. So if someone thinks their bond is excessive, then their lawyer can file certain things with the court to readjust it potentially or not. It just depends on the case.
But of course, if it's a serious crime or something like that, I mean, the judge is well within her right.
Absolutely.
To assign an excessive bond.
Sure.
for those reasons.
If you have a misdemeanor, for instance, you may have a $500 bond or a $1,000 bond. If you have a murder, you may have a $100,000, $500,000 bond. There's a whole range in between of what is appropriate, and you just have to look at each case and figure that out.
Okay. The last question.
Off. The Jefferson County District Attorney's Office listening to the public's plea for harsher prosecution against violent offenders. Judge West making it happen during sentencing today. KFTM's Amon Abraham live in studio with reaction here at 6. Amon.
Aaron, we spoke with District Attorney Keith Giblin, and he says times have changed and the ongoing violence involving teens need to stop or they'll suffer the consequences. Judge Raquel West sentenced 18-year-old Caden Fontanet to 25 years behind bars for aggravated robbery. The terrorizing crime at a Nederland convenience store last year was captured on video. Prosecutor Tommy Coleman showing the video capturing the moment the teens ran into the store and raised their firearms at the clerk. The Jefferson County District Attorney's Office is sending a clear message to violent offenders. They should prepare for tough prosecution and longer sentences. Coleman brought up multiple violent crimes, including the shooting at Rogers Park and others, saying enough is enough. The district attorney says it goes beyond just this case.
The day after the primary election, campaign workers are picking up Raquel West's signs while she gets ready for the May runoff.
I do plan on campaigning and campaigning hard to show my qualifications and why I want to do this and why I think I'm the best person for the job.
My resume was already completed, so I didn't have to campaign that way.
Runoff opponent Stella Morrison spent her days in the courtroom instead of putting up campaign signs.
I already had a household name based on the works that I've done, the contributions that I made.
Morrison says her 40 years of practicing law tell voters everything they need to know.
If I had done anything at all, and I didn't, I could have won it, and I knew I could have won it.
West finished first in the primary, and she's crunching the numbers to figure out how to come out on top in the runoff.
This race, it means a lot to me. This bench means a lot to me. Being able to help the people in that, it really is important to me. And so while it's disappointing to have another race, in some ways it's not. I'm ready to go and get out there and do what I need to do.